racing. And Tomasello begins sharply together with King of Ashes and Test Score near the inside. From wide out, Noble Confessor is working his way into a prominent position, but around the first bend, it's King of Ashes, newly blinkered, going to the lead over Tomasello, and they kick 2.5 clear from Noble Confessor and Test Score. Wimbledon Hawkeye and Simulate side by side, heading onto the back stretch. Burnham Square to their inside. The Wimbledon Hawkeye's planted 3 deep at the mile pole. Sandman is next. He's followed by Maximum Promise, Hill Road, Tistastic, and 4 lengths off to Final Gambit last of all as they begin the ascent. They climb the hill towards the 7/8 pole. King of Ashes bowling along by 2.5 lengths. Tomasello perched second. Another 2 lengths away comes Test Score on the inside of Noble Confessor. They're followed by Wimbledon Hawkeye and Burnham Square. Simulates next in the field, about 7 lengths off the speed. Hill Road's in the second half of the field together with Tistastic and Sandman as they make the descent into the far turn and swing around towards the half-mile pole. And King of Ashes shows the way in the Nashville Derby by 1.5 lengths to Tomasello and 3 lengths off third in the race, Noble Confessor, followed by Test Score and Wimbledon Hawkeye. Maximum Promise has 8 lengths to make up. He's 3 wide. Burnham Square has the red colours towards the inside, followed deep on the course by Sandman. Simulate between runners. Hill Road's a long way back. Final Gambit's moved past only 1 horse, that being Tistastic. Final Gambit's still about 10 lengths off the lead and swinging extremely deep as the 3-year-olds face the judges with $3.5 million staring them in the face. Past the quarter pole, the whip's out on King of Ashes. He's being claimed quickly by Wimbledon Hawkeye with a sharp turn of foot. Wimbledon Hawkeye storms into the lead, pursued by Burnham Square. Final Gambit with a belated bid down the outside. Wimbledon Hawkeye joined by Burnham Square. Burnham Square, Wimbledon Hawkeye, stride for stride in the Nashville Derby. Wimbledon Hawkeye kicking strongly. Photo, it's close. Wimbledon Hawkeye looks to have won it by a nose to Burnham Square. 3-way go for third. Hill Road, Test Score and Final Gambit. Well, the Hawkeye at Wimbledon has a 3mm margin of error, and there's not much more than 3mm in the finish of the Nashville Derby.
What a stretch run between Wimbledon Hawkeye and Burnham Square for the 2nd straight year. A British import takes the Nashville Derby with Frankie Dettori, but not by much.
Yeah, Frankie winning it for the 2nd year in a row. I thought he did a pretty good job in the first turn. He was wide initially in the first turn, but by the middle of that turn, he had him over about 3 wide, 3.5 wide, and then he was able to save ground in the final turn, 2 wide most of it, and then he angled out. The question was, did he make the lead too soon? But when Burnham Square drew a bead on him in the middle of the stretch, Wimbledon Hawkeye just rebroke again. He challenged him all the way to the wire. Very courageous effort.
You got a shot there of trainer James Owens celebrating. He's a real